Want to do some yoga? Let's do some yoga, Argus. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, hello. It's evening over here in Memphis. So whether it's a good morning, a good afternoon, good evening, whatever you might be doing, welcome to your mat. And thanks for coming to join me. Argus is stoically laying on the deck, very strategically in the breeze, getting his fur ruffled. So let's get ours ruffled a little bit too, in a good way. Come find a comfortable seat. Any place you'd like to sit. I'm up on my blanket. I like my hips high. Feels good. Helps to open up your hip flexors. That breath goes in nice and easy. So come on and find a seat. If you'd like to close your eyes for a moment, feel free to. If not, that's fine too. So just take a moment. We want to connect with our breath because we want to use this breath throughout our practice. So take a nice inhale and then breathe it out. Right, and as you take your next breath in, feel that fill in your belly. Let the belly get big. Lungs get big. And then let it all out. One more. Feel this breath all the way into your toes. All right, feel it down there. Fresh oxygen coming in, just making your system come alive. All right, and if you'd like to take an intention for your practice, please do that. Whatever you'd like to do, and if not, that's okay too. All right, want to open your eyes? Okay, we're going to go up and down, and we're going to go down and up and down again. So we're going to do today. All right? Okay, so let's start out. Just seated for a second. We're just going to do a couple things on the ground real quick just to warm us up a tiny bit. So inhale, your left arm up overhead. And there we go. Welcome to my world. Inhale your right arm overhead. Let it out. One more. Breathe in. Right arm goes over the top. As Argus barks his head off. Yay, everybody. Isn't it relaxing? And let's come back to center. Okay, let's move to tabletop. All fours position. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Fingers spread wide. Tops of the feet on the mat if you'd like, or if you prefer here. If you are like me, if you have bony knees or knees that maybe aren't liking you so much today, grab a blanket or a cushion. Just do a couple of cat-cows to warm up our spine. So here we go. Inhale. Let the chest shine forward to the wall in front of you, or to me, it's my house. Exhale. Roll the belly up and in. Lower back wide, wide, wide. So the whole back gets wide, like you're holding a beach ball under your belly. And as you inhale, that chest again opens. Think of it being wide to the front, presenting it to the front. But your gaze stays at your mat. All right, we don't want to crunch that neck. One more. Rainbow back, right? Pride Month, rainbow that back. Take it nice and round. And then move back to a neutral position here. Now you can just do a little bit of free movement, all right, whatever that might be. Whenever you're coming in on yourself, so if you're bending in, that's when you're exhaling that air out. And breathe it in as you open up. You can snake, whatever you want to do here. But just take it slow, take your time. I feel like I'm speeding through my... I think I've had an energetic day, so I'm going a little too fast. Right, and you can even take that head a little from side to side. All right, okay, roll a wrist. Get a nice little movement in there, each side. Spread those fingers wide. Think of them all connecting to the ground, okay? Roll those toes under. We're just gonna hover, pick up the knees a couple inches. Just gonna hover for a second. There we go. Strong through your foundation. As you inhale, get ready to move. Exhale, take the hips up and back to where the wall meets the ceiling behind you. Downward facing dog. Roll those triceps under. Create that beautiful foundation for you. Ears are between your biceps. They're not over here. They're not over here because we want to protect your neck, right? It's not about what it looks like. It's about that safety on that cervical spine, okay? Again, little free movement here. Maybe pedal the feet. Maybe the hips come side to side. That feels wonderful. And back to center. You ready? Ready to start moving? All right, here we go. Inhale out to plank, right? Big round, or not round, but wide upper back, right? Pushing out of the shoulders. Engage those quads. Exhale, take it all the way back to downward facing dog again. This time, bend back, bend your knees, look ahead just a little, and make your way to the top of your mat. However you would like to do that, does not matter. Hanging in a forward fold, head is heavy. You can have your knees deeply bent like me. Hi, Argus. You can have them straight, doesn't matter. We're going to take a full 2 breaths down here. Just to let that spine hang. Hello, baby. Argus is demonstrating a beautiful standing tabletop. Now, in your next inhale, you could take your palms to your shins, your palms to your thighs, your waist, whatever you like. Forward fold, half lift. And exhale, take it all the way down. This time, sweep the arms out, up and over. Exhale, heart center. Hands are in prayer. Anjali Mudra, right here, pushing together, creating that loop of energy. All right here, okay? Nice and tall. Today we're going to be playing with flight. So inhale, up, arms up overhead. This time exhale, stay standing in Tadasana. Send the arms back for Utkatasana, but we're not going to bend into our chair. We're going to do some flying arms. So right now, we're starting in Tadasana with these beautiful flying arms. So think of your shoulder blades coming together on your back. Right? I'm not arching to get them anywhere in particular. I'm not rounding. Head over my hips. And just take them to where you feel a little bit of heat. Right? All right. Beautiful, beautiful. Spread your fingers wide. And on your next inhale, take the arms up and overhead. Exhale, prayer position. Bend deeply. Bring it all the way down. Hands to the mat or to your blocks or to your shins or the back of your calves, which is lovely. Nice big forward fold. Then again, inhale all the way up. This time when we exhale, we're going to take our Utkatasana, our chair pose. So exhale like you're sitting in a chair. All right, so stay here. What we're not looking to do is this, right? We want to keep everything safe and also work things the way you want to work them, right? We want to work these lower legs. They support our upper legs because they support us a lot. So here we are flying. I want to picture yourself being, I don't know if you guys would all know the Chrysler, the woman who sat on the front of Chrysler cars, just like this, the hood ornament. And I want you to picture that you're flying, right? All that energy coming up, the energy going to the mat. Flying. Beautiful. Now on our inhale, watch me, okay? Inhale, arms open up to the side as we stand, like offering your hands, offering something to the world, or maybe waiting for raindrops, right? Position of opening. Taking a breath here. Inhale, start to bend the knees. Exhale, take the arms back to what I'm going to call flying Utkatasana. All right, flying arms. Inhale. Again, raindrop hands. Exhale, take it back. One last time. Inhale. Raindrop hands. This time, we're catching this rain right here, right? So our hands have to stay flat. And at the same time, we're trying to reach something tall. So coming up on the balls of your feet. Right. So really think of bringing your kneecaps up. I know that sounds weird. Kneecaps up. Really secure through those thighs, right? Nice and tight. Bringing them to the midline. And exhale, everything back down. Inhale, arms overhead, Anjali Mudra right here. All the way down. Forward fold, hanging heavy. This time, half lift. Flying arms. You can be right here. Legs do not need to straighten, right? Fold again. Inhale, half lift. Flying arms, yes. Exhale down. This time, stepping your feet back around your dog to plank position. Argus, I'm not sure we're going to fit you in here for plank. I was thinking of going to a mat, but I'm not really sure that I can. So we're going to hold our plank for a second and bend. Ready? Inhale. Start to bend the knees. Exhale. Now watch. We're going to walk our hands back. Now keep an eye on me for a second when you get back there. I'm still on the balls of my feet. I'm going to start really, really low. Can you get some flying arms in there without letting your belly and your chest hang all the way open like me? Ready? Here we go. Drop the heels. Inhale all the way up. Beautiful. Arms go to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Very, very nice. Right, inhale. Arms up overhead. Exhale. Oh, moving your feet together. Sorry, bugs. Exhale. Back down to our chair pose. So your toes can be touching, they can be apart. Doesn't really matter here. But just look at your knees. Are they even? Kind of line up there. Press through those feet. Spread them wide. Bigger the foundation, the easier it is, right? Inhale. Arms come out to the side. Raindrop hands. Exhale. Flying. Flying again. I want you to feel that sensation. Look off into the distance. You're not looking up, right? You're looking kind of down the line. Inhale. Arms up. Let the breath go. Flying chair. Flying Utkatasana. Last one. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Back we go. Good job. Now inhale. Arms come all the way up. Exhale to heart center. And take a moment. We're building a little bit of heat in the legs. Hey, you okay? I'm hoping. Wow, let's start over. Inhale, arms up and overhead. Now flying arms as we go down into a forward fold. So fold all the way down, except for those arms. We're going to fly them out. Now let them fall. Now this time, take a breath in. As you exhale, come on back out to plank pose. Walk those hands. It's good to walk in other directions, right? Different directions than we're used to doing. It's really good for our mobility. All right, broad back, belly up and in to help support you. All right, drop the knees. If you practice chaturanga, you could do that here. But if not, drop the knees. Take the elbows in, kiss in the ribs. Kiss, kiss, kiss. All the way down. Ooh, the mat. And now my microphone's probably going to get a little funky. But you go ahead and put your head all the way down. Take a breath here. Fill up those lungs. And let it go. The next time you breathe in, lift up the chest. Push into the mat. Shoulders are tight on the back. You're not looking ahead because we want to keep that neck long. Okay, now engage your thighs, your quads. Bring them together. And guess what? Here we go. Flying arms to the back. Again, now watch the head. I tend to want to stick it to the ground, but try to keep it soft. One more breath. Take it all in. You're rocking up. Let it go all the way to the mat. Good job, good job. All right, beautiful. Elbows in, pushing back up to the knees. Long line of energy. Crown of the head to my tailbone. Toes curl under. Here we go. Up. Hover for a second. And hips back. Downward facing dog. Good job. All right, we've had a little bit of this. We're going to do one nice little flow with it. So we've done it once. We're going to do it a little bit quicker. Here we go. Ready? Inhale. Triceps under. Find that breath. Let it go. And now look at the mat. Take that breath in as you start to make your way to the front. All the way. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flying arms. Exhale, all the way down. Inhale, breathe in. Arms up, let the breath go. Hands to heart center. This time, breathe in, arms come up. Let everything out. Chair Utkatasana with flying arms. Breathe in. Raindrop hands. Let it all go. Utkatasana. Take that air in. Let it go. Utkatasana. This time, arms sweep up, forward and overhead. Here, staying in Utkatasana. Up to the tiptoes. What? Yeah. And then if you'd like, you can bring those arms down. If you would like to challenge your balance. If this does not work for you, because some days this grips my thighs, stay right here. Right? Whichever one you want. And if you are up, or if you're down, stand tall. And if you're up in the balls, your feet come on down. So we all meet in beautiful mountain pose, Tadasana. Very nice. Inhale. Up and overhead. Okay, listen to me. Exhale. Forward fold with those beautiful prayer hands. This time, hands to the mat. Step your right leg back into a low lunge. Okay? And if you need a cushion here, like me, we're going to pause for a second, okay? There we go. Right? Taking a breath, feeling that stretch on the back hip flexor. Now this is the little fun part. You can do this with me. Push into that front foot. Sorry about that. Breathe in. Slowly. The body comes up. Here we are. Move your hips over your knees. And some of the fun is going to begin here as we work on some balance and some strength. We took it up, moving up, we're taking it down, okay? All right, so here we go. And inhale, picking up that foot, exhale, try to take it to the mat. Okay, these are kind of fun. All right, so here we're going to practice a little flying again. Tall body, think of your hips right under your heart under your head. Fingertips, jazz hands, jazz hands, jazz hands. All right, shoulders are soft. You can take your arms wide. Do what feels good for your shoulders. There's no need to crowd them. Okay. All right, so here we go. When you take a big breath in, lengthen your spine tall. As you let it go, hands come back to that same flying position. Hips come back. They don't touch the seat. We just hang out here for a second. All right, you see them about, I don't know, maybe 6-8 inches above. I can't really tell because I can't see it, but you see it. Spread those fingers wide, long neck. And on your next breath in, again, just like we did when we were standing, raindrop hands, presenting to the world. Open the heart, open the chest. Beautiful. Let it go. Come on down. Flying hands again. You want to get a little closer to the seat. So where you are depends on where you are today, right? Okay, breathe in. Up we go. Raindrops, taking in all the air, all that rain, maybe even, and the breath goes out of the body while you go back and hover. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit of heat right at your seat, right in your the back of your legs, and in your core. One more. Kind of tricky there, kind of quick, aren't I? Breathe in. Open the chest, open the heart. We're going to stay here for a full breath. Really take it in. Try to balance. If you close your eyes, you can see if you can test that balance. I start rocking back and forth. And as we exhale, take everything down. This time the seat If this is comfortable for you, the seat can come all the way here. Okay? Only if it's comfortable for you. All right. Okay, another bit of fun here. So we're going to do what we started with before. We started with that low lunge, right? Coming back. So we're going to do a few of these little low lunge reaches. So here we go. Tall spine again. Move all your weight onto your left knee and lower leg, your shin. Okay, so I want you to push into that and to the top of your foot. And as you do that, find all that strength there. Step up front. Low lunge. We're in prayer. We exhale those arms back. Again, we are flying. Yes, we are. Okay, so you can lean all the way into that if you'd like. I know my knee is past my ankle, but we're not doing anything dangerous here. I don't have any issues, and coming past actually helps to build some of the muscles there. So the fun part here is really getting that leg back where it goes, okay? So on your inhale, arms come to heart center. Exhale, pushing into that front foot. Push it back. And put it down more gracefully than me. Okay? You ready to try that again? So we've done one on each side, although we came to the other one from the front to the back. But we're going to do them with a little bit of flow, a little bit faster. So stick with me. Inhale. Arms up. Exhale. Heart center. All the weight on your left leg. Pick up that foot. Out into a low lunge. This time, exhale. Arms come back. And what do you think is going to happen next? Inhale here. Yes. Raindrop arms. Exhale. We're flying low lunge. When you breathe in, you could put a little back bend in if you want. Bring those ribs together when you do it. Again, flying arms. One more. Last one, actually, right? Here we go. Now we're going to hold this for just a second. It's a glorious position. Now, if being on your knee does not work for you, right here, you can even put that heel all the way down. And when we're ready, arms come up and overhead. Exhale to heart center. Here we can be ready to bring it back. See how carefully, with focus, you can do it. Okay? We're going to do one more on each side, more in a flow. So here we go. Inhale. Arms up overhead. Shift to that right leg. Exhale. Heart center in the flow. And breathe in here. Exhale. Flying arms. Breathe in. Raindrops. Let the breath go. You know what to do. Fill up your lungs. And one more. Let it go. This time, arms come to, hands come overhead. Inhale, back to heart center. As we come back. Good job. Next one. Inhale, arms up overhead. Let the breath go. Hands to heart center as we step forward. I did that a little quick, right? Kind of want to try to do it slower. All right, here we go. Inhale. Right here. Let it go. Flying arms. Breathe in. Open your heart. Breath goes out. We humble ourselves right here, right? Breath fills us up with energy, with love, with strength, with courage. Exhale. We put that into the world. Inhale the arms straight up and overhead. Come back to heart center as we push off that front foot. Ooh. Back. Beautiful job. If you are doing this, beautiful job. Right? The whole point is getting that leg from one place to another. Strengthen this whole area, because that's an area that gets real weak real fast. Okay? So now we can come get off of our knees down here. Y'all did a beautiful job. I'm hoping that the opening of your heart and that picture of you flying really works for you. It works beautifully for me. I just love that feeling. All right, so take your knees wide into a wide-legged child's pose, right? All the way down, extended child's pose. Head is resting on the mat. Arms can be in a nice diamond shape. And as you're in this shape here, I want you to just take a second and think about that idea of opening your heart, offering your gifts to the world, and then also bowing, having humility, but respecting yourself, who you are. All right, bring your hands right under your shoulders. Slowly push yourself up. Very nice. All right, let's come turn a little bit on our seat for one little core here before we do some beautiful, interesting, wonderful stretches. And Circe is showing us how we don't breathe. Are you showing a terrible breath? Are you doing breath of fire? Circe's always in Kalamata breath. Aren't you? Yes. Okay, Circe, here we go. Arms up. So keep your back long. Keep your feet on the floor. Leaning back. All right, Circe, leaning back. Is everybody leaning? Oh, yeah, look, we're all coming together. Let's check it out. Into a nice boat pose. If you have a dog to hold on to, this is much easier to lift your feet. Hi, Circe. Yes. And then exhale, arms back up. Right here, take your feet apart a little bit. And take your arms back into that flying position. It'll be a little different here, right? Shoulder blades come together. Breathe in. Long back. That's, you know what to do with those hands. Let that breath go. Breathe in. Last one. You're flying, even sitting on the ground. Feel your head moving toward the sky, right? That top of your head, that energy, the crown pulling you, lifting you as you fly. And exhale, legs can come out. Come to heart center. Now, if sitting like this is terrible for you, and depending on the day, you know, you want to get some height, right? So we're going to get some height here. And I say this because it's not just like, do you need it? I can touch my toes. I can straighten my legs. It doesn't matter. This feels better. This feels like I'm honoring my body more. So it's really about that. It's not about how far can you go. It's never about that. It's your practice, right? So I will never encourage you to touch your toes. It's never my deal. Okay, so tall spine. You're sitting up. You might have two cushions under you, right? I've got my legs crossed right here, but we're going to change that to straight legs, or straight-ish legs straight in front of us. Let's bend just a little bit. And we're on the edge. You want to be on the edge of that blanket or cushion. Otherwise, we're going to round, okay? So if you're here, great. If you're here, great. Wherever you are. Arms are up and overhead. Fingertips are spread really wide. You can look up a little here. Don't crunch your neck, but look up. Think about this energy between your hands, right? Think about those raindrops flying. Energy that just exists in the air, even though we don't really even see it, right? It's all right here. So take a hold of it. And as you let that breath go, bring it down into your body, right? So that could be, your hands are on your toes. It could be on your shins. It could be on your knees. What you're really looking for is your chest moving toward the tops of your thighs. If you'd like to drop your head. And you can hear all the birds. It's so beautiful out today. Next breath in, come back up, raindrop hands, side this time. One straight leg, or one leg straight out in front of you, and one leg to the side. Okay? Inhale, tall back, exhale. Coming forward again. This leg may be here, and you may be down here. But long, low back. As you exhale, your body may let you go in a little further, right? That gravity might take you. If it feels good, you can let it. One last breath here. As we exhale, we're going to come back all the way up. And this time, we're going to cross this leg over. Okay? If it doesn't work for you here, you can lay on your back. I'm going to show that. So you can either here, we can twist on our exhale. Or we can bring the legs across. Okay? Everybody find what works for you. And even if one works for you, you just want to do the other one, do the other one. But if you're sitting up, your leg crosses, you can get it up really high by your thigh. You can have it on your calf. But inhale, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And let it go as you twist toward the bent leg. If you're on the ground, you're twisting your legs across your body. Now, some people like this hold. I just like this one, my arm out here, because it keeps my back really straight. But your back arm is not what's getting you to twist. You're twisting from your ribs, right? So lifting, even on the ground, you want that long back, that long spine. The exhale is where the twist comes. So from your ribs, inhale everything back to center. Arms go wide if you're on the floor, arms overhead. Take your legs straight in either position. Okay? And here we go. Breathe in. Cross the leg over. Okay, so on your ground, you can start your twist. Nice tall, tall spine, right? You always want to be tall before you twist. And now let the breath go. Twisting the body again. Hugging the leg, arm in front. As I squish my microphone, I guess I'll do it on this side. Exhale, again twisting at the ribs. And there's the air conditioner. You're welcome. I know. That's okay though. Breathe in as you unravel your body. Right, now we're all nice and open. We've had our beautiful twist. Last thing we're going to do today is pigeon pose. And that can be done two ways as well. Oh, hey, what's going on? There must be. Argus, hey, come here. Come here. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Squirrels. Okay, so we can do one of two things here. We can either cross the leg over. I forget how to say it now. I forget the Sanskrit. It's not terrible. Oh my God, I can't remember. I have to look it up. I'll say it next time. Crossing the legs of ankle overhangs, flexed foot, shoulders on the ground. This may be enough. This may be where, like, your body says, cool, I'm getting a good stretch. Your body may kind of like it in here somewhere, really loose. And your body may like it pulled all the way in. Flexing that foot though, overhanging, right? That's if you're laying down. You can do either one. If you're doing pigeon, you start in a beautiful down dog. Really stretching. I hope you notice more stretch in your body since we've been moving. As you inhale, we're going to bring your left leg forward, turning it out. The side, almost the side of your shin, comes across your body. Now, I like to keep my foot down here. Bringing your foot out here, unless you are super flexible, it really kind of torques your knee. I've been taught in a lot of classes to bring it out front and flex it. My training taught to bring it closer and point it. right? It helps to keep your knee in line, which is all I really care about. And then come on down. Now you can see my seat here isn't on the ground, so I can put it to where it rests on it if it's not just hanging out. You can be here or here or here. So why don't you go to what works for you, and if that's on your back, you are pulling that leg in toward your chest, but keeping the neck soft, watching that you're not pulling so hard that you're creating a lot of tension in your body. The best thing about stretching is that when you really relax, your parasympathetic system turns on in your body, your rest and digest. It helps you to relax. It helps that cortisol to not be flowing so freely like it does most days. Okay. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, push yourself up if you are in pigeon. If you're in reclined pigeon, we're going to switch legs. All right, so same thing, other side. If you are in pigeon here, up here with me, going back to down dog. Right? Oh, nice stretch there. Bring it again, that leg up, right? I'm showing, bring that leg up. And again, my seat doesn't reach. You have a block, 2 blankets, whatever works for you. What it does is it helps your body relax into the stretch, which is how you build flexibility, right? You don't build flexibility when you're clenching. Okay. So everybody, wherever you are, breathe into the stretch. Feel some oxygen going into that leg, into the glutes, the hip flexors. And get ready to move, all right? So on your inhale, unraveling if you're letting those legs go. If you're on your back, coming all the way up in pigeon, we're going to move everybody onto your back if that works for you. If you do not like to just lay flat in Shavasana, you could put your legs up the wall, right? Your seat all the way against the wall. You start at the side so that your seat and your legs are against the wall, and it is one of the most wonderful things in the world. If not, Shavasana, laying down on your back. Arms can be at your sides, can be overhead. You could have the soles of your feet together in Supta Baddha Konasana. Whatever feels good, wherever you can relax. I'll be here for 3 minutes. So pay attention to that breath. Each time you inhale, feel it in different parts of your body. If your mind starts to wander, just come back to your breath. You can even say inhale and exhale as you do. Relax your neck. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Argus, Argus. Hey. And if we're lucky, we'll get a minute or two of silence. Oh my gosh. All right, coming back into your body. Feeling your breath all the way in your fingertips, the bottom of your feet. Feel that energy moving up your legs, into your heart, your shoulders, the back of your neck. And you might even smile if you would like. When you're ready, move to your side, right? So take your arm underneath your head. Let your arm rest on, or your head rest on your arm. And as you're ready, push yourself up to a seated position. As it's gotten darker here, a little cloudy, it's a beautiful breeze. Leaves are moving across the deck. Birds singing their song. Take a moment to appreciate you are part of all of that. You came from it, you remain a part of it, and in the end you'll also return to it. Let's put your hands heart center. Acknowledge how awesome you are, how you should be proud of yourself for hitting the mat, for connecting with your body, for doing something that makes your life better, right? Being proud of yourself today. So you want to put your palms together and take them to your third eye, which is this point right here, like a knowledge center, a holy center. All that energy. And I say thank you for coming and spending a little time with me. Have a great evening, afternoon, rest of your day.